Earth signs. My name is Michelle Kelly. Welcome to This Is Your Sign. This is your April 2022 reading for all the Earth signs. So Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. If you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. You'll be notified every time I put a video out, which is every Saturday. If there are 5 Saturdays in the month, I take the 4th Saturday off, just so you know. So Earth signs, let's get into your April reading. Your first card is Time to Go. Your next card is Building Blocks, and it's upside down. And your last card is Breathe. So what this reading is telling me is you are either it has happened or it is about to happen. That where you are in your life, in your process, you're starting to realize it no longer serves you. You've learned everything you can possibly learn with this job, with this situation, whatever it is, and it's time for you to move on. And the building blocks, your walls are crumbling down. I keep thinking of that John Cougar Mellencamp, and the walls come crumbling down, and the walls come rumbling down. So, this is all about time, getting time to address the cracks in the foundation. So I'm going to dive deeper, but the last card is Breathe. You can finally breathe. You can finally relax. Like, this gig is up. You don't have to keep doing what isn't right for you anymore. I want to apologize on behalf of the divine to tell you, I'm so sorry that you had to go along for as long as you did in things that aren't right for you. But I want to tell you that you guys are right on time. So I think that's going to be the name of your reading, Right on Time, even though it doesn't feel like it. It feels like, God darn it, why does this take so long? Why couldn't I have figured this out sooner, faster, quicker? Right on time. So it's saying you are at the end of one journey and have not begun the next. This is the moment to bless what you experienced thus far. Take stock of what you've learned. It's time to move on to new experiences and a new way of being. There is nothing left for you to do, be, or experience in your present circumstances. Take the risk and move on. If you need to be in transition for a time, your destiny is calling you. Sounds so easy. Jump off the cliff. Just do it. When you have a family supporting that you're supporting, or it sounds so easy. I'm going to tell you, even though you've learned everything you've learned, when you are in a situation that isn't right for you and you cannot take yourself out of it, it will be done for you. God does for us what we can't do for ourselves. So if you are in a situation that is no longer serving you and you can't get yourself out of it, I'm going to give you some things that'll happen. You will get sick. You will have an accident. I don't wish anything on anyone, by the way, but this is what happens. A lot of times we get taken out of things that aren't right for us. You will get fired. Your position will get eliminated. The company will shut down. Whatever. They will restructure. So when you cannot get yourself out of what isn't right for you, you won't be able to go back to work unless you get a COVID shot. You refuse to get the shot, you're losing your job, whatever. These are all the divine ways telling you it is okay to move on. But a lot of times, you guys, getting the permission to do it is the hardest part, and allowing yourself the permission to do it is what's so hard. A lot of times what it takes is something so big to get us out of there. So it will be done for you if you can't do it. It'll be done when it's supposed to happen, just so you know. So the next card is Building Blocks, and it's upside down. And this is, your everything. I want to tell you, everything that isn't true, that was built on fraud, deceit, money, money, money. It eventually shuts down, by the way. They close. The company goes out of business. That happens when things aren't, when the underlying motive is greed or to hurt or harm people. It says, now is the time to address the cracks in the foundations of your life. Perhaps your values have changed and it's time to strengthen your convictions and let go of the things that no longer serve you, that no longer serve the vision you have for your life. Or perhaps you chose to ignore the signs that a situation or agreement you have entered into is not right for you. Remove the rotten pieces and reinforce your core moral strength and integrity. Now is the time for rigorous honesty. For you are called to renovate and upgrade your consciousness. You will be happy when you do so. Spirit has a spectacular blueprint for your life beyond your imagination. Don't be afraid to replace what is solid. Yeah, don't be afraid. It sounds so easy. It's scary as shit when you don't know where your next move is. So what I can tell you guys is to do things that are fun, that bring you joy and make you happy. A lot of times my experience has been that your greatest ideas, your greatest aha moments happen when you are not working on what you think you should be working on. A lot of times when you're out in nature on a hike or singing, if you love to sing, or dancing, or doing art projects, or writing, or reading, that's when it pops into your head. Not when you're like, oh my God, I have to figure this out, Michelle. I don't have a job anymore. My wife isn't going to stay married to me anymore if I do this, or how am I going to pay my bills if I do this? That is real shit. And it does happen. But what this is saying is it's time for you to address things, but you will address it right on time. That's what keeps coming to my mind, is the right on time for you guys. And the breathe. I swear when I was reading this, when I was talking, I could feel your energy of anxiety. So I think you guys struggle with anxiety. Normal, by the way. A lot of people have it. Everybody has anxiety and depression. Not everybody is allowed or can allow themselves to acknowledge it, but I was feeling that when I was doing that. And when the breathe card, how do I breathe? Honestly, in through your nose, hold for 2, and out through your mouth. You guys, the breath is so important. Intentional breathing is huge, and allowing yourself to do it, taking the time to do it. How can you do it? They have guided meditations on YouTube. You can practice by going to yoga. You can get out in nature. You know, there are ways, but I'm going to say for right now, for you guys, I would start with the meditations of just sitting and being and doing nothing. That is the hardest job in the world, by the way. So, the anxiety, I'm feeling it come back again, like, holy shit, like I can't be, I just can't sit. And you guys, it's like going to the gym. You don't go to the gym after never going to the gym and lift a barbell of 300 pounds. Like, you just don't do it. You have to work up to it. And the same thing with just being and relaxing. So it says patience in all things is called for right now. What do you need to do when you're in a rush? Slow down, of course. Meditate and trust. Breathe and repeat. Humans cannot exist without drawing breath. Now is the time to allow the lifelong element of air to replenish your body, your being, and your very essence. Stop to smell the roses. Breathe in the sunlight. Release the darkness, and miracles will appear. So you guys, the whole reading is that you have been or are in a situation that is not right for you anymore. So, you know how I was saying the position that will happen for you guys, but what happens when you are not able to get yourself out of it? And I said the divine will take you out of it, but also what happens is your body speaks to you. So we've been taught, like if I have anxiety, go see the doctor, take anxiety medicine, not maybe I'm in a situation that isn't right for me and my body is reacting and I'm not listening to it. So a lot of times when things are not right for you, it will affect you physically. You will get headaches. You will get stomach aches. You will have anxiety. You will have depression. You will have an autoimmune disease that has a flare up. Your jaw will hurt. You won't be able to sleep at night. These are all signs and symptoms that you're in a situation that isn't right for you. And it's coming out in your body. And a lot of us were taught, you ignore that shit and keep going. Eventually, it gets so loud that you can't ignore it. So your body will speak to you first. When that does happen, instead of saying, let me go to a doctor to get rid of this symptom, start thinking, what's going on here? What am I doing that isn't right for me? And a lot of times when you are doing things that are, okay, when things aren't right for you, you'll feel heavy. You'll come inward. Your body will slant forward. When things are right for you, you will feel lighter, freer, relaxed. You won't keep second guessing yourself. Should I or shouldn't I? Should I or shouldn't I? A lot of times when you're doing the right thing, you don't doubt yourself. You don't think I need to, maybe I should do this. Usually when things are right for you, you don't keep looking. You don't keep going back and forth. Is this, isn't it? Is this, isn't it? Another thing, let me tell you guys, if you are a no person, if you say no to everything, maybe you need to start saying yes. And then you come back to the middle. If you say yes to everything, maybe you need to say no. And then you can come back to the middle and then use discernment. Like if you're like, if this person talks to me like this, I would normally go to their house and flip out on them. If you normally do that, do not go to their house. If you are a person who let somebody talk to you like you're a piece of shit and you would never say anything, you need to say something. So those are just things to kind of give you an idea of where to start if you're not sure. If you would normally not say anything, you need to say something. And if you would normally say something, you need to zip it for now. Okay. I'm pulling the magical time card. So we're going to do some more cards for you guys. And it says awareness. Pay attention to the subtleties. Look with new eyes. There are signs and omens everywhere. So you guys, sometimes, how do you know there's a sign? What's a sign? Seeing a feather, seeing a special bird, seeing a sign on a truck that drives by you, seeing a license plate, seeing 111, 222, 333. They're angel numbers, by the way. Look them up. Somebody mentions something that you haven't thought of for years, or somebody says a name that just rang a bell. These are all signs of the divine is speaking to you, hears you. Pennies, dimes, songs on the radio. There might be other ways that I'm missing, but those are some of the signs that yes, God, the divine, your angels, your higher power sees you, is acknowledging you. You're on the right path. I think you're starting to see the signs, but some of those are signs, and there's more of them. You might have a special something with somebody, and that speaks to you. But the next card says cycles, and it says, we are all becoming. Surrender to your changes, release your fear, trust in this powerful process. You guys, this is hard to do. Release the fear. Sounds so easy. How do you release fear? Fear is used to be fuck everything and run, and now it's face everything and recover. So fear is also false evidence appearing real. False evidence appearing real. So this is a powerful process, releasing this fear. Baby steps. You don't have to do everything at once, but this is a hard time. You guys are going through a lot of changes, and part of this process is realizing everybody is going through this, not just you. The people that shame you, that make you feel bad, they're actually jealous because they wish they could do what you're doing, and they can't yet. It doesn't mean to stop. It means those people are not able to support you right now. So the next one is gentleness, and it says strength is gentle. True kindness has wings. Love in action endures. Strength is gentle. True kindness has wings. Love in action endures. So you guys, this is like, be gentle on yourself. Be gentle with others. Love in action endures. If you weren't nice to somebody, or you were a jerk to somebody, or you were afraid of something, and you go back and apologize or talk to this person, most people who are operating out of love, they're happy you showed up. They're happy you came back. They're happy you acknowledged it. They will receive you with open arms, because you know what? They were where you were once too, just so you know. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the colors of these cards, because colors is huge. But the first card is yellow, and yellow stands for you usually excel. You excel at least two things. It says your brain needs stimulating, no self-doubt, seeing opportunity, now is the time to live, stepping into your power and teaching. So you guys have a lot to teach. You are powerful teachers and leaders. And you do excel at more of the two things. So maybe you're not sure what you're supposed to be leading or teaching right now, but purple is all about spirituality. So I think teaching and leading spirituality, which you're like, I'm not sure about this. As you're getting connected and people are starting to see it and realize it, they're going to believe it most of all from you, because you guys are like the doubting Thomases. So purple is all about awareness, spirituality, psychic inner vision and wisdom, the color of the evolving soul, unconscious wisdom, collective knowledge of mankind. So you guys have gifts that you are just tapping into your psychic vision. I think you think everybody else is psychic and not you. You guys are psychic. You have the power. You have the gift. I think stepping into your awareness and confidence is what is happening in your process right now. And you might not want this job. Like, I don't want this. I don't want this job. I'm not meant to teach people how to get into their spirituality. You guys, nobody that is a spiritual teacher or leader wanted the job, but you have it anyway, just so you know. The other thing is if you want to watch something that will really, two popes, TWO popes on Netflix. Holy moly. People kept telling me to watch it, and I'm like, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. It is excellent. But most of the leaders who are here to teach spirituality I don't want to say they don't want to do it. They didn't want to do it. They're stepping into it, and they're doing it anyway. And part of your teaching is teaching how to connect to your spirit, because you guys are getting connected to your spirit, just so you know. And then green. Green stands for growth, new beginnings, health, renewal, harmony, healing, love and peace, new chapters, and planting seeds. So earth signs, you have so much to offer the world. I think just believing and trusting it has been part of your process. And I know it's hard, but it doesn't mean you're not meant to do it. I think you're just starting to believe it. So I'm going to read to you. If you're looking for like your spirit animals, I'm going to read the spirit animal oracle, spirit of the animal oracle card. So it says squirrels. Squirrel, always prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. So you guys are so darn funny. I think you're dry and you're sarcastic, but it is your gift. And it says, don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for your future and life will give you all you need. I think you guys always had a plan to help everybody else, but it's so hard to get the plan for yourself together, which is totally normal, by the way. And you guys always like to be prepared. And maybe right now you feel like you're not prepared. And I know if you guys are earth signs, like, and an earth sign is watching me, like, holy shit, and thank you, because you guys, evolving soul. So for an earth sign, like, always feeling like you guys have to be prepared because you didn't want to know when that rug was going to get pulled out from under you. And that is a scary way to live. And I'm so sorry that that happened to you. And that's why your blocks are finally coming down for you guys right now. They had to. You don't need the rug. And it's not going to get pulled out from under you. You guys, you have been preparing for this your whole life, by the way. So it says ladybug. Good luck. So part of your signs are going to be seeing ladybugs, and it says you are a bright energy. Let worry and be happy here and now. Yeah, right. So easy, right? Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck. You bless the world with color and good luck. You guys are a blessing. And the next one says community, and it's a bee. So maybe you love bees. Maybe bees have something to do with what's going on. You make honey. You're a bee collector. I don't know, but it says community. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are a queen of abundance. So you guys, you have so many, you've been preparing for this for your whole life without even knowing it. So I know you guys are right on time. I don't know if I went over the finding your vocation, but your vocation is, you know, you're coming into that. Your vocation is, what is your job from the divine? What are you really, really here to do? You guys are here to be your true, authentic self and do what you love the most and makes you the happiest. And that will be your vocation. So this is your sign, signing off to all of the earth signs. Thank you so much for watching.